Hey guys, this is Hikos here, bringing you the first ever episode of Rift Dimensions with the Rich and Famous. Good friend Spyderpig is here with me, going to show us around his dimension in Vengeful Sky. He's done some pretty unique things with it, so hand over to him.
Hey guys, it's Spider. Let's walk in. Go through the entrance. You gotta zoom in a little bit just because the way the leaves work. And when you get in, you see this little fire pathway. You can walk across it. And this is actually underneath my house. It's like a treehouse-esque thing, and it's above us, as you can see.
What are we actually walking on at the moment, mate? Like we're sort of half in water, half in trees. What's
Yeah, one of the cool things is that you can, turn objects in any way you want. So I actually turned some rocks upside down and then put some trees on it and lowered them so half the time you're walking in water and half the time you're walking on a rock. So kind of splashes up, gives it a little kind of jungly feel and look to it. And let's head up actually into my house. This part right here that you're seeing was actually my favorite part of designing because it was the first thing I did, so I didn't really wasn't too selective on how many items I used, and I kind of just played around with it, and I think the landscaping turned out pretty good. So
All
let's
right?
head
So we're
up
heading up
here.
now to the main.
Yeah, and so I used some tapestries as doors because like you can't walk through everything, and this is one of the few things you can walk through. So I thought it was cool to give it a door, even though it's just a bunch of tapestries.
All right. So do you want to maybe walk us through this main area that you've got? It seems pretty open. What's going on around here?
Yeah, I split up into four sections. This is the bar area. I got a dance floor up here. People can grab a drink and dance on it. You got your, I don't know, kind of weird disco ball thing, a majiggy. And so, you do that, but you also want to eat dinner. So there's a dinner area over here.
Some big tables. Looks like you're going to be doing a lot of entertaining over here.
Yeah, that is the point that one of the points I wanted to make with making something giant. I wanted it to be huge enough, large enough for any number of people to come in and enjoy themselves. So I built a large entertainment area.
All right, where are we heading now?
This is the bed area for guests. If you're gonna drink, I don't want you driving home, so I decided to provide you with some bed areas. Some drawers for you to put your stuff in and things like that. And I made it on one floor so that you're not having to stumble upstairs to get to anywhere because nobody likes to do that when they're drunk.
All right, so that seems very generous of you. So after your guests have all passed out, you might want to go and relax somewhere. So what's this over here?
Yeah, this is the library. If those of the guests that don't really want to drink, or if we're having just a chill night and people want to play some board games, grab a book, cozy up, and I decided to provide something to do for the intellectual individual. I don't want to hate on them.
Fair enough. You're showing your tender side for sure. But
Yes, yes. So now we're gonna head up to the second, or not really second, but the upper stories because it wouldn't be a treehouse if you didn't have some upper floors to it and unique dynamic.
all right, I noticed you got a bit of this sort of netting here. What's going on with that? Looks
Yeah,
pretty
this is
cool.
some red pirate netting that you can get from the artifact collector. It's really cool because you can still stand on it, but you can see through it. So I felt like it added to like the jungle theme and the treehouse type of thing. So it was really cool to use, and I use it all over the place.
Yeah, it feels like a real adventure, sort of wandering around your house, like jumping over things, bushes on different levels. It really does. You've captured the essence of a treehouse. And where the fuck have you gone?
Yeah, that was one of my main goals. Is I wanted it to make easy for people to get to from area to area, but I also didn't want to make it too easy. I wanted it to be still playful and kind of like a tree house, and people like kind of feel like they're exploring different areas. So I think I was able to capture that by not making it too easy to get to area from area, but also making it accessible for even the worst jumper like Pocket.
All right. I also noticed, like on my screen, I've got 800 out of 800. What does that mean?
Yeah, that was one of the big problems, and that's actually why these upper layers are kind of bare. This one I would like to do a lot more with it, but I just kind of made it a little drinking area for buddies to hang out. But I capped my item limit pretty quickly, mainly from doing the whole treehouse around it. So, unfortunately, at level 50, I'm restricted to 800 items in this dimension, capped out. When I hit 60, I'll get 200 more, but I'm not really sure that'll be enough just because of the amount of stuff I want to put in here.
All right. I mean, it looks like it's been a pretty complex build that you've got going on. Has there been like any challenges, anything particularly difficult about building this treehouse?
Um, Placing items wasn't too difficult. The tools are nice, but definitely making the tree house part, like the branches on the or the leaves on the outside, because I had to use bushes and kind of stick them together and move them around. And it's just you can clump them together, but it's also really easy to accidentally deselect them, which I did a lot. And yeah, I raged quite a bit. I have like 50 bushes selected together, and I'm moving them slightly, and I accidentally click one and deselect all of them, and then I have to reselect them individually. So that was definitely a pain, and I'm glad that's over with.
All right. So looking at, do you have any future plans? Is this build done? Are you done here, or have you got some stuff to do
Um,
as well?
my next plan when I get the other items is to actually build a house for me and Tiny because while the treehouse is awesome, it's more for guests to hang out and a place to kind of go to chill, not really a place to live, I would say. So that's definitely my next goal.
Would that be in this dimension as well? Like, is there room for it? Have you got somewhere to put it?
I actually have a little secret passage to where I want to build a house, and if you follow me, we'll go over here, and it's hiding over here, and you kind of so yeah, you got to just trust and walk across, and eventually you'll make it.
Yeah.
Shazam.
Good job,
It
mate.
only takes a few times to get it. And then you just kind of jump across. And this is where I plan to actually build my house when I get more items. Hopefully I get more than 200 because, I could build a mansion over here. It would be sweet.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it looks like you put a huge amount of effort into building this already. I mean, I noticed that you're still only level 50, so has this been like one of the main things you've done when Storm
Yeah,
Legends come out? Been the
this is actually all I've done since Storm Legion was released. I'm not a PvEer, so leveling wasn't very interesting to me. I was quite happy when I saw the live stream about Dimensions to put all my time initially into doing this, and it's great because a lot of video games don't allow you to be this creative and build something for your own that's different than everyone else's. So I'm very happy.
awesome. So, I mean, obviously you've put a lot of time in, got a lot of effort, probably a lot of experience. Do you have any advice for other people looking to maybe take on a project like this, or even just start at their own small dimension?
Yeah, I think the best thing you can do is a plan beforehand. Like I had my whole design already drawn out on paper, and because you're not going to find every item that you could wish for, but if you have it drawn out and then you're searching through items, you might see something that you might be able to use in that place. So that's what I did is I drew it out and then I searched through all the items and kind of took inventory of what I could use where, and then once I had that done, it came together fairly quickly. I haven't been playing. I've been playing a lot, but not not hardcore leveling or anything like that, like some people have been. I'm just using my free time to build this.
Yeah, I mean, also noticed you've used some pretty like interesting things and unique areas, like sort of mushrooms as stairs and all that sort of thing. So it's definitely got a very creative vibe, almost nostalgic back to treehouse days. But done a great job.
Yes, thank you, thank you. I'm very glad that you came to my dimension first for the first episode.
Yeah, definitely. It's been a great time. Hopefully, there'll be more to come. And do you have anything more to add about what's gone on before we sign off?
Not too much. Just thanks for watching, and if you want to come check out my treehouse, I'm on Deepwood, and you can come in it. I'll make it public for people, and if you like it, plus one it or whatever, it doesn't really matter. And if you have any questions, just ask me. If you see something you like, just you can use it in your place too if you want. I think that's it.
All right, cheers, guys. Hopefully, there'll be a few more of these to come. Thanks to Spider for letting us see his dimension first off. So, we're gonna sign off here in the only way we know how. We should really build a diving board for this, but let's go, mate.
Let's do it. And thanks for watching Dimensions of the Rich and Famous.
Cheers, guys.